It is game 46 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour, loved by the folks who have touched glitter in the last 24 hours, and that doesn't mean they're not smart and tough and strong. The creative cats over at Zappos. It is game 2 for the Firefighters, who look to even up this 3-game set as they debut here in historic Grayson Stadium against the Bananas. Take a look how the Nanners line it up defensively, left to right in the outfield. It is Robert Anthony Cruz, D.R. Meadows, and Brandon Crosby. Third to first in the infield, you see Danny Hosley, Ryan Cox, Jackson Olsen, and Eric Jones Jr. Behind the plate is Bill Leroy, and on the mound, Noah Nisnik.
Ryan Cox has had at least one trick play in each of his last 18 games for the Savannah Bananas and has 54 trick plays within that span. We saw trick play catches from Robert Anthony Cruz and D.R. Meadows in the outfield last night. D.R. becoming the 4th outfielder to reach the 40 plateau in 2024, and he's not aiming at 50 trick plays anymore this season. D.R. Meadows trying to become the first outfielder to get to 100 trick plays in a single season. And after Alex Ziegler drew the starts at first base for each of the last 2 games, good to see EJ back over there.
Let's zoom in on the man in the middle of it all, Niz Nasty, Noah Nisnik, out of St. Louis, Missouri, in his first year as a Savannah Banana. 3-pitch mix, 4-seam fastball, circle changeup, and a curveball, and he's been dynamite.
It's his 13th start of the tour, and he is celebrating his 24th birthday tonight. So a happy birthday to Noah Nisnik, who enters with a 3-4 record tonight. However, he is 0-2 in May with a 6.43 earned run average. Nonetheless, he's been the most consistent starting pitcher for the Bananas in 2024, has 3 strikeouts to every ball 4 sprint that he's issued this season, and opponents are batting .290 against him. The interesting note, Nisnik had a 35% strikeout rate through his first 3 outings of the season against the Party Animals. Before that strikeout rate dipped dramatically. We know he's got incredible stuff on the mound and pounds the zone. He could very well have another superb game in the strikeout department, facing a new team for the first time.
You get a peek at the Firefighters starting lineup. Parker Nolan at the top once again. Zach Watson and Joe Lido due to swing it in the first. Here comes Jesse Cole.
Banana Nation, it's time. On 3, I need everyone here to yell, start the clock. 1, 2, 3. Showtime.
Who's got the ox? What are we doing here to Big Yellow? Cutting him off right when he's about to nail the big line. Okay, let's kick this thing off. Parker Nolan, 1 for 5. Big 2-out, 2-run single an evening ago. A run scored as well. Struck out in his first career Firefighters at bat. And comes up empty on the heater there from Nisnik, which sits in the low 90s. And this one chopped. Niz patiently waiting. Strike to first just in time.
Good play by Noah Nisnik to start this game. A high chop coming off the bat of Parker Nolan. Niz waiting patiently for that one to come down, and the fact that it chopped so high in the air, the only thing that kept Noah Nisnik from possibly turning the trick play is he had to very quickly gun that over to EJ to get the speedy Nolan.
Yeah, Nolan's a guy who's a perfect 23 for 23 in stolen base attempts across a 5-year collegiate career between NC State and Davidson. And runs extremely fast, so no time for trickery. That's okay. Good to get out number 1 as he stares down Zach Watson, making his first career Firefighters plate appearance after he was the designated runner an evening ago. Good to see the folks in both the YouTube and the K-Club chat going crazy for Noah Nisnik's birthday. This one is chopped foul. 2-2 on the Baltimore Orioles' 3rd-round draft pick back in 2019. Before that, 3 unbelievable years at LSU for the kid out of Ruston, Louisiana.
He's got a very impressive resume, 42 career minor league home runs for Watson, and another speedy guy with Parker Nolan. In fact, coming out of high school, Zach Watson was regarded as the fastest player in the state of Louisiana and was the #1 ranked player in 2016 by Perfect Game.
And this one lifted deep to left. Rack in pursuit. And battling the sun comes away with the banana ball. Watson just barely missed it. Good poke there in his first ever banana ball AB.
And by the sound of the crowd here in Grayson Stadium, you would have thought that Zach Watson got all of that banana ball. Unfortunately, winding up there in the glove of Robert Anthony Cruz, having to move back, probably the only thing that kept him from coming up with what would have been his 14th trick play on tour.
Here comes Joe Lytle, who thinks about trying to steal first. Good decision to stay put. That one didn't get too far away from Bill Leroy behind the dish. Saw the numbers there from the 2023 tour he spent with the Party Animals. Lytle was unbelievable as Nisnik enjoys some Aerosmith. Just taking some time to belt it out. Lytle hit .331, a .395 on base percentage. Drove in 49 runs. Really was incredible. And part of that catching duo with Dalton Cornett.
27 starts behind the plate. It was the most by any Party Animal last year. And during that Party Animals 9-game win streak to win them the tour, Joe batted .392 with a double, a triple, a home run, and 9 runs batted in, instrumental to them being able to claim that tour victory.
He picked up right where he left off last night, 2 for 5 with the double. First ever Firefighters hit, and falls out of the box. That's okay, strike's not called on you if the heater's up in your kitchen. Count is now full. Swing and a miss. Throw to first. Just in time, Bryson Wheeler, the umpire over there, makes the call. And that's the circle changeup from Nisnik. It is a doozy. And you take a look at the play that put the finishing touches on a 1-2-3 frame.
Bang, bang over there at first base. Looks like Bryson Wheeler was able to make the right call there. And great job by Bill Leroy scrambling over to his right, being able to get that one to EJ in time.
Good look at Lytle's wheels there. He runs incredibly well for a guy whose primary position is behind the dish. Here's how the Firefighters line it up defensively. From left to right in the outfield, it's Logan Lacey, Parker Nolan, and Blaine McIntosh. Third to first in the infield is Stephen Cullen, Isaac Parra, South Trimble, and Dakota McFadden. Zachary Bridges is behind the plate, and Christian Dearman on the bump.
Well, we saw in the 8th inning last night, Isaac Parra was the first Firefighter to record a trick play for this franchise. I'd imagine he's trying to collect multiple tonight for this team. And Logan Lacey, we zeroed in on his trick play abilities at third base last night. Of course, he moves to left in tonight's contest. In warm-ups today, we saw Lacey trying out the trick plays in left field, going under the leg and behind the back successfully. It's still a guy you want to look out for. And Parker Nolan, another guy who wants to, by the end of the season, come up with a backflip catch.
Let's feast our peepers on Mr. Electric. Christian Dearman out of Pembroke Pines, Florida. Guy spent 3 years here pitching collegiately, now in his third as a professional banana baller, and he was stupendous out of the Nanner's pen across the first half of this tour.
Well, from 2021 to 2024 in banana ball, 41 career games pitched for Christian Dearman, all for the Bananas. Now in game 42, he faces his former team for the first time. He has a 10-3 career record, and you saw the numbers on screen. The 3-minute and 28-second average MPI was actually the fastest on the Bananas before his departure. And the Party Animals batted just 138 against Christian Dearman 2024.
Has to face down the best hitter when it comes to batting average in OBP this year, DR Meadows, hitting .387, reaching base at a .453 clip, went 2 for 3 with a double and a stolen base against the Firefighters a night ago. Has to look out for a slew of pitches, 2-seam, 4-seam, cut fastballs, all in the arsenal of Dearman, as well as a splitter, slider, and a sinker. He's a kitchen sink kind of guy on the bump. Big key for him is getting the ball in the zone. As Meadows gives it a ride out to left center, Parker Nolan casually has out number 1. You could see the gears turning there. Nolan's been terrific with the trick plays in practice, batting practice. But without any run support and the speed that Meadows employs, combined with the guys due up after him, best to play that one safe. I agree with Parker's decision.
And we could see the Firefighters adopt party animals-like mentality. Make sure you get the first out before you start trying for the trick plays, unless you have a lead in the inning. And of course, the Firefighters do not have that advantage here as Dearman misses inside to Bill Leroy.
These two guys have been teammates for the past 6 years and face off in a ball game for the first time now. Leroy, a longtime battery mate of Dearman. Campaign, Dearman came in from Tallahassee Community College in 2019. And an ugly swing there from Bill takes him out of the batter's box as he tried to hold up.
You think you know someone's arsenal really well, catching them for so long, but Dearman completely tied up Bill on that swing. Now misses outside. The count is run 3-2.
Cranked into left field for a base knock. Logan Lacey sliding, knocks it down. Leroy chugging towards second. Head first slide, he's out. What a hose from Lacey. Big play by the Firefighters left fielder.
Logan Lacey, an incredibly versatile player, can play all over the infield and also corner outfield. Had a couple assists in his final season with Florida State. Comes up with the first of his banana ball career. Just getting that one into second before Bill Leroy could slide in safely.
Guy who started at third base last night and is pegged to be the closer this evening for the Firefighters. This one popped a mile high, coming back into fair territory. Stephen Cullen tries for the trick play, comes up empty. And Oberst hustling the entire way. Grabs two bases on the trick play missed.
Tough play to have to make. And a good try for Stephen Cullen nonetheless. Not particularly coming up close, but 2 outs, nobody on. Why not try and get the first one of your banana ball career? Now for Dearman, just has to bear down here against Michael Teabu. Takes a big swing and a miss through a bender.
It was a terrific splitter for strike one. As the count even at a ball and a strike now. Deeb out of Davie, Florida. Oberst, who leads off second from Largo, Florida. Floridians all over the place as that one gets away from Bridges. Oberst up another 90 feet. And now just 90 from scoring the inning-winning run. And the tour leader in walk-offs, Michael Vitamin Deeb, with 18 inning enders in a favorable count. And it becomes even more favorable, 3-1. Ball four, Deeb gets walk-off number 19. Oberst scores easily from third on the ball four sprint. And the Nanners, for the second straight night, notch a point 1 inning in.
An unfortunate series of events for Christian Dearman, who in this first inning did not locate many first pitch strikes against these Bananas batters. The trick play missed from Stephen Cullen as well. Comes back to bite them.
An unearned run for Mr. Electric as you take a look at some of the Firefighters that excelled with the lumber an evening ago. We talked about Joe Lytle in the 3-hole here tonight, 2 for 5 with the double. Logan Lacey really impressed, 2 for 3. A pair of 2-baggers, worked a ball four sprint as well. And then how about the former Mets minor leaguer Blaine McIntosh, 2 for 2, a pair of stakes, and earned 2 sprints in his Firefighters debut.
What's really cool is you've got a guy who batted at the top of the order last night with a really great game. Logan Lacey batting 6th, held down that middle of the order, and Blaine McIntosh was rounding out that lineup and reached base safely in all 4 of his plate appearances. You see these guys, 6 for 10 combined. They scored 4 runs and put together 3 doubles. All in all, great debuts for Lacey and McIntosh, and for Joe Lytle, just what he probably expected and was hoping he would do in his debut game with the new ball club.
Yeah, just no surprise from a guy who's been in professional baseball a long time, knows how to square up a banana ball, and proved he could be amazing at this sport over an entire 69-game season a year ago. The Firefighters will need some more loud noises from their bats. It's going to be 4, 5, and 6. Here to kick off the second, Dakota McFadden. The aforementioned Logan Lacey and Zachary Bridges due to swing it. And against Nisnik out for his second inning of work. DMAC was the first man selected for the first ever professional banana ball team. Numero uno, back in 2021 for the One City World Tour. And this one on the ground sharply. Cox between the legs. Scoop from EJ at the other end. And it's trick play 107 for the glove magician on the tour.
Ryan Cox set up in the perfect position, and Tyler Gilman, Adam Byron, very familiar with coaching DMAC, left a lot of room up the middle as Coxie was shifted more into that 6-hole. DMAC hit it right to him. Easy play for Cox, and great dig out of the dirt at first base from EJ.
Now Lacey ahead 2-0. 2 for 3 with the 2 doubles, a ball for a sprint, scored twice yesterday. And can sit dead red here. Nisnik will throw any pitch in any count, but I'd expect a heater. That's what Lacey gets, watches it cut right through the zone. Now Nisnik will employ a cutter from time to time, although we typically call him a 3-pitch guy with the changeup, curveball, and 4-seam. Crosby is going to catch this thing in his glove, not on his hands. 2 hands, gets it in the leather, and then clings that thing to his heart like he's swaddling a babe.
We've seen so much creativity from Risa Lexiadis when it comes to his trick plays. We've never seen anything like that from Cross, and pretty spectacular work. I think that's a trick play for him.
11 for 13 on his trick play attempts on the tour. And Zachary Bridges steps in. 1 for 4 with a strikeout in his debut an evening ago. Good to see his brother Noah in the building tonight after he got surgery for a leg injury just 2 days earlier. Noah is supposed to be a key part of this Firefighters squad. Now, will still be a key part just from a leadership position. Not expected to be able to make a return across the next 18 games the Firefighters will play. Zachary, his older brother. They got to share 4 years together at UNC Wilmington. As Bridges pops this one the other way and drifting into foul territory. EJ under the leg! Doozy of a trick play. He's perfect on 18 tries. And 3 trick plays for the Nanners in a quick inning for Niz Nasty.
2 minutes and 41 seconds for the lefty on his birthday, and right when Zachary Bridges had made contact with that banana ball, was already walking back to the Firefighters dugout. Didn't even turn around to see the impressive grab from EJ there.
Well, Jesse Cole and company run through a sing-off here for over 5,000 Nanners and Firefighters faithful on hand. We are blessed to welcome Christian, Mr. Electric Dearman, into the broadcast on the bump in a brand new uniform. Dearman, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you all for having me.
Our pleasure, my man. Now, your dad was a firefighter for over 20 years. I know it's extra special for you to get to be a leader and a star on Banana Ball's new team.
Oh, it's very special, Biko. You know, just having this opportunity to represent heroes all over the nation and represent my family, I feel like it's a dream come true. So I really love our new team, and I'm loving the dynamic, and I'm loving what we have in store.
Well, a major shout out to Bill Dearman, 2011 Firefighter of the Year in Pembroke Pines. What a legend of the game, and now teaching EMR at West Broward High School.
No, not anymore, actually. He actually gave that one up.
He's pursuing the country music these days.
Yes, now he's just doing country music. And
legend.
He's fishing a bunch.
That's the dream right there.
Yeah.
Now,
It really is.
can you walk us through your first inning pitching against the team you played for over the last 6 seasons?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little excited. So I definitely let the nerves get a little bit much of me that inning. Got to execute my spots a little bit, but I think we're gonna be all right. Yes, sir, let's do it.
Now, Dearman, one of the interesting changes for you from the Bananas to the Firefighters for most of your career, everybody knowing you as number 25, you switched to number 1 for the Firefighters. What factored into that decision?
Oh, front door bender.
Sorry, Josh, that was nasty. I had to get that off.
I was just
No,
gonna
I'm
say.
glad you did.
Oh yeah, that's 2. Well, I basically want to be number 1 because that's my goal out here. Try to be number 1.
Hezzy, hey! Oh, Parra can't grab the liner.
I guess I should have just struck him out, huh?
Yeah, I think that would have been the nice play.
That was a roommate battle too, so I thought I could get away with a little something with EJ.
Yeah, that's you, EJ.
Lucky.
Blankenship is an unbelievable household.
It is. A lot of talent.
And I'm sure you'll be getting a lot of gruff from Jones Jr. later tonight.
Oh, I definitely will be. Definitely.
That could be 2. Kicks it to Parra, sliding.
I mean,
There's
is
one.
that not how you do it?
There's
is that not
another.
how you do it, Pico? Just a little assist right there. Come on now, my brother.
That was Messi-esque.
Oh, man. Yes,
Kick,
sir.
save, and abuse.
Oh, boy, yeah, I kicked it right to you. Isaac, come on. I definitely did not do that on purpose, but, you know, we'll let him know I did.
And Parra read it perfectly,
He
ranging
did.
over towards
He
that
did.
second base bag, sliding and firing it over the D-Mac.
Yeah. No, it was good. He's a good shortstop out there, man. Let me tell you.
Oh, he can pick it. That's a 1-6-3 double play.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you get credit for the redirect.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Thanks, guys.
Our pleasure. Now Danny Hosley. Oh man, the bender's got some wicked movement on it.
Thanks, guys. I just need to throw it in the zone. I was a little tired on that one.
Yeah, just give him the sprint. Let's see how the guys can get it around all 7 fielders behind
We
you.
need to be quicker.
Yep, the outfielders need to crash in a little bit more
I might have
aggressively.
gotten distracted talking to you guys on that one. I was supposed to go to third base.
That's on us.
No, that's on me. That's on me. I gotta know my job.
Good to see Stephen Cullen, though, racing over there.
Oh, it is. Big body. I'm waiting for him to hit home run today.
Okay, what's the plan here with Robert Anthony Cruz coming up?
Oh, dude. I've been waiting to face Rack all year, so I'm thinking maybe Zach's gonna want to go with changeup or something off speed, and then we'll probably try to gas him up. Where's he at? I don't know what's going. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, coming in doing some carpool karaoke. This is No Control. Shout out One Direction.
Oh, this is a One Direction. Oh yeah, I guess it is. I'm not that familiar, but I like it.
See, who do we got? Ethan Scujay playing James Corden. That makes sense.
Hey, this affect my MPI?
Not at all, Christian. Don't worry. Your clock is paused at 2 minutes on the dot.
Okay,
As we just
okay.
enjoyed the vibes from Rack, Scooge, Krem, Dalton Malden, and Jackson Olsen.
Yeah, I love this. The denim jackets, I mean, they look good.
I mean, if they actually started up a boy band, it would take over the world.
Banana Boys to Men.
I wouldn't be opposed. I would watch them, but I definitely don't think Scooch should drive.
That's probably a fair observation.
Yeah.
All right, Dearman, your first career time on the mound against Robert Anthony Cruz.
Hey, that's strike 1. Take that.
Poke the other way. Fans might be able to help you
Let's
out.
see if they got me. Oh, that wasn't what we wanted. That's
No,
okay.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Negative. Ah, it's okay though. It's all right. I'll get him here.
Is that a little 1-2-0-2 splitter?
Yeah, something like that. You know, had to keep him guessing.
Good job, Dearman.
I mean, sorry, Rack, had to do it to you. Can I get that jacket? Hey, can I get that jacket now? That's mine now, right?
Cruz not going
That
to
was
give
fun.
you the
That was
sweet
fun.
denim jacket.
Not at all.
Christian Dearman, you're a rock star.
I love y'all. Thank you for having me.
You're the best, Dearman. Keep having fun out there.
Will do.
Love you too, Mr. Electric. There goes Christian Dearman. Boy, what a delight that was. He puts up a 0, and are still up by just a point as Maceo Harrison and the fellas dance us to the 3rd. What a job from Maceo, Austin Krasminski, DJ the Invader, Andy Archer, and Malachi Mitchell. Nanners up a point, 2 innings in, and what a job on the mic, entertaining, and also getting the job done from Dearman there in the bottom of the second.
And really the difference that we really didn't get to talk about with Dearman, because it recorded his final out, was flashing the banana ball at Rack for a split second, getting into his head a little bit. Rack, of course, still new to banana ball in a rookie season, and Dearman has said before on the mic, he wants to win the mental game out there on the mound to overcome and overpower batters, and that's exactly what we saw there from Dearman.
Niz Nasty has retired all 6 firefighters he's faced tonight. Just misses the ins. Oh, he does get the call. Good frame there by Leroy. Steals a strike. Can't do it on the other side of the dish. 7-8-9 for the firefighters. Stephen Cullen. Big chopper to Hosley. Under the leg with the flip. And behind the back, Eric Jones Jr. at the other end. Double trick play and a doozy from Hosley and Jones.
Hosley took a minute with the transition, but came up with the banana ball, a perfect strike over to EJ, right to the back, and that's where EJ needs it, to be able to field that one behind the back like that. Credit that double trick play to the throw from Hosley.
How about the footwork there from Eric as well over at first? Really impressive stuff, as is this. Niznik shaking what his mama gave him. A little birthday boogie with Olson, Cox, and Meadows, his supporting cast. Little feature there from Split, who runs through the background. And a heater up and away.
South Trimble, welcome to banana ball. He has had some pretty wacky at-bats early into his career. We saw him face off against Stilts last night. Now has to battle against Niznik during a 3-2-2 pitch.
Trimble, a teammate of Danny Hosley's at George Mason University. Had a tremendous career at GMU. Hit .311, .415 on base percentage, and gets his first career banana ball hit in plate appearance number 3, and breaks the streak of 7 straight firefighters retired from Niz Nasty. That was a Bico Scala special right there. Flare over the second baseman's head. Just about a carbon copy to my first high school varsity hit when I was in 10th grade. Brings a tear to my eye.
One of those hits as a pitcher that infuriates you a little bit. Lack of exit velocity, but Niznik didn't seem too phased as he was taking the mound, or at least going back to the mound, singing along to Blaine McIntosh's walk-up song.
Nice bender there, just misses the outside corner, according to Vincent Chapman. Looks like Niznik got the scouting report on Trimble, checks on him twice, while only throwing as many pitches as offering number 3 misses in. Trimble 94 stolen bases in 115 tries at George Madison.
And was successful 82% of the time as well.
McIntosh, the donut hitter. Swing and a miss! The crowd roars as the Nanners run out to throw sweet treats in their general direction.
Shark asked me before the game started who we should pick as tonight's donut batter. I hate to admit this on the air. Blaine watches this back, but had to pick him tonight.
Guy was 2 for 2 with 2 ball-4 sprints in his banana ball career.
It's a funny game.
It's the first time in 5 plate appearances he's even been out. As Meadows lining it up, back-flipping. Can't hold on to the banana ball. Landed the flip, but could not hold on to the ball. Only his 4th trick play missed in 44 attempts on the year. Another look. Yeah, came out on impact. He braced his landing with the mitt, and the ball squeaks out. So the Nanners with 5 trick play outs already. They finally fail on an attempt, and the dangerous Parker Nolan steps in, does not bite up the bender low.
It was another one of those trick play tries. Dearman's got a lot of air while trying to come up with the catch. Just took a heavy tumble to the ground, and I think with that much elevation, it's the reason he couldn't quite hold on to the banana ball.
Nisnik trying to pick up his defense. He is 1 ball away from pushing in 2 runs. Nolan hacking 3-0. Love to see it. It's still his count as Leroy walks off. He got clipped by a piece of that foul ball. Parker Nolan, a guy who hit 288, 377 OBP in his senior campaign at NC State. Did a lot of damage to ACC pitching. Patient here, comes up with the sprint. Will pick up his 3rd and 4th runs batted in across just a game plus of play. And the Firefighters on the board. They've got a chance for their first point as they're going to climb the ladder. South Trimble ascends and gets rowdy with the folks in the grandstand behind home plate. Ladder got stuck in the netting there for a second. We'll work out the kinks. I think that's going to be a staple of party animals or of Firefighters run celebrations. And there's 1. Let's keep it at that, Josh. Come on, buddy. You've got to be better than that.
I told you I wasn't going to be counting tonight. That's a game you're playing with yourself.
Zach Watson comes up empty on the circle change. Behind 1 and 2. He flew out to left his first time. And another changeup, another swing and a miss. A pair of unearned runs against Niz due to the trick play missed. Let's get another look at the K. And get it down to Sam Bauman with the Atlanta Falcons.
Biko, Josh, I have found some first-time Banana fans who maybe you'll recognize. I guess we got Donovan, Zach, Bijan, and Lorenzo. Yeah, they're with the Falcons, but they're Bananas tonight, guys. We saw them down on the field earlier. I got to ask you guys, Bijan had the first throw at the banana. What do we think about the throw? Room for improvement? Any tips here?
No tips. Straight gas down the middle. I love it.
Bijan, that's a lot of support from the guys.
That's good right there. Hey, that's real love from our brother. Thank you.
Now we got some top-tier athletes. What you guys seen 3 innings of play? How are we feeling about how things have been going?
I think it's been really fun. I mean, I love like the music, the aesthetics, the dancing. Like they always keep everybody entertained. Everybody is always just in the moment, and they do a great job of doing, putting on a show like this every single, weekend for everybody.
Donovan down here, we thinking about adding the backflip into maybe your play out there on the football field?
I don't know if there's in my bag, but I think Bijan got it.
That's good. Lorenzo, I got a comment. The guy, he came in here, he got decked out in Bananas gear. How's the jersey fit? It looks right.
It fits perfect, man. I'm ready to get out there and probably, I can't flip and catch, but I can do something. I don't know. We'll see.
Guys, these first-time fans are some of my favorite. Biko, Josh, let's get it back up to you guys, and maybe we'll get these guys down on the field. He's ready. Lorenzo's ready.
Well, listen, Lorenzo's got my seal of improvement here. I think it's nigh time we added a second former Georgia Bulldog football player to Banana Land to keep Jake Skull company. Fans cannot come up with the foul ball as D-Mac runs out of room. It's going to be 9, 10, and 1 in the Nanners lineup. Here is Dearman, enters his 3rd inning on the bump. Oh boy. Strike 3 looking there for Brandon Crosby. Dearman's starting to feel it. That's his first K of the night.
That one coming right down the pipe. Brandon Crosby frozen at that one from Christian Dearman. It's the first strikeout that he's collected against his former team in his banana ball career.
Now Ryan Cox. Ahead 2 balls and no strikes. Crosby was nearing a 1-to-1 sprint to strikeout ratio. It's now 11-13 on the tour. Cox still right there. 7 sprints, 7 strikeouts. That one just misses low. 3 balls, no strikes. Thought it was ball 4 there. I think I agree with him. Maybe a makeup call. Chapman thought the previous one could have been a strike. This one slapped the other way. And Cox is going to have extra bases. Nolan tracks it down. Coxie with a big reverse back to second base as the ball dribbles away, but Mr. Electric corrals it. 5th double on the tour for the Glove Magician.
More opposite field work from Ryan Cox, and it's actually the first extra base hit for the Banana shortstop since March 28th.
Immediately pinch run for by the Nanners' designated runner, Malachi Mitchell. Remember, you can pinch run your designated runner 1 time every trip through the order. The Firefighters already a little banged up, so they do not have a designated runner this evening as DR cranks that one foul. Those just happen to be his initials. David Ray Meadows. He's never been a designated runner in his banana ball career. Flew out to his counterpart in center his first time. He represents the innings tying run.
When you've got a guy who's been worth 1.7 offensive wins for your ball club, it's a guy you can't afford to just be serving as your designated runner. You want him at the top of the order every night. It's a nice stop by Zachary Bridges behind the plate on that one from Dearman in the dirt.
This one served towards Nolan, who has to retreat. Gives away his glove, is going to pop it up in the air, can't grab the ricochet. A trick play missed from Nolan. Malachi goes up to third base, and just like that, the inning-tying run in scoring position.
A trick play as aggressive as they come from Parker Nolan, trying to use the shirt to tip it up to himself and didn't quite get the angle to pop it straight up in the air. Instead pops it up away from him. And Nolan not enough time to recover and come up with that catch. Now an opportunity for Bill Leroy to knot this inning at 2 runs each and keep the Firefighters from scoring their first point tonight.
The king of Dublin, Georgia, laced a single his first time. Well, that one just misses around the bottom of the zone. Nice front door bender to steal a strike. Dearman's got that thing working tonight. See what he goes to here on 3-1. Ball 4 ties the inning. Bill swinging away. Nolan backpedaling. Mitchell will score easily from third. The throw's going to go towards third as Meadows advances 90 as well. Leroy with the sac fly. The inning lead for the Firefighters cut in half. But Dearman 1 out away from notching their first point of the night.
And Nolan not trying to chance it again in the inning with another trick play miss. Decides to go the standard route and try and fire it over to third base and gun down DR, but Ober swings at the first pitch for Dearman, lines it right in the glove of Isaac Parr at short, and the Firefighters hang on here in the third to earn their first point of the ball game.
Another look at the screamer to Parra, and we'll get it down to Jesse Cole.
Sue here. How many years have you guys been married?
45.
45 years, Jim and Sue right here. All right, let's see what you guys got. All right. Oh, he's shaking a little bit. Look at the eye contact. This looks very good. All right. There. Not bad for all right. Not bad for 45 years. And now we have Rick and Nancy. How many years have you guys been married?
45.
45 years as well. Let's see what you guys have. Oh, the Titanic. What? I don't think that's how the movie goes. All right, guys. All right, guys. And finally, last but not least, we have Morgan and Connie. How many years have you guys been married?
35.
35 years. Let's see what you guys have. Come on, slow it down. Here we go. She is going. All right, man. They're still going here. At least they stopped making out. All right. Was it our first couple? Do you think the winner of the best couple dance-off, was it Jim and Sue? All right. Was it Rick and Nancy? Oh. Or was it Morgan and Connie? All right, they got low, and there we have it. Our winners, Morgan and Connie. Good job, guys.
Number 22.
Moving on. 3, 4, and 5 for the Firefighters. Here in the top of the 4th inning, we're knotted at a point each. Nanners walked off the first, double goose eggs for each side in the second, and the Firefighters outscore the Bananas 2 runs to 1 in the 3rd. Now heart of the order for the boys in black and neon yellow, and Vincent Chapman hurling his mask away. Second straight night, he's not gotten a ton of height on it, but once again, horizontally, really elite distance there. That one made it all the way into the Bananas dugout with a nice running catch, it looked like, by Toy Moyer.
And returned to Vince from Ethan Scuje, who has not taken off his denim jacket whatsoever. He is really reveling in the new change in attire tonight.
As he should. Little out of Oklahoma City. Spent all 4 years collegiately at OKC University. His dad, Keith Lytle, coaching him all the way through. Really cool youth. Joe was going to hang around the Oklahoma City AAA team. Guy's life has been dominated by baseball from birth. As he rolls this one over, Olsen deep in the hole, bounces it to first. Trick play for the great 8. 60 on the year now for Olsen.
And an impressive one to get to 60. Jackson Olsen having to move over a little bit to get that one. And still goes with the aggressive bounce pass. Lytle still speedy for a catcher, and that one just in time as Dakota McFadden walking in from the fans. Looks like he's coming up to a little bit of Zach Brown Band's chicken fried.
Oh man, well, fried chicken would really go a long way right now. Hey, good work, folks. Fans involved on the clink of the brewskis. I do love seeing the sunrise. You like seeing the love in a woman's eyes, Josh?
You always have to put me in these positions. You love just cornering me.
It's just a question.
I wish I could tell you.
Tell you what D-Mac has. You can tell by the way he's belting this one out. A little bit of chicken fried. Hey, you know what? Even if you may not be seeing the love in a woman's eyes, you can always get fried chicken.
I might tonight, you know? That'd make me feel better.
A little Friday night fried chicken. It's chicken. Fried chicken. It's good. Look out, D-Mac. Ball and 2 strikes on the Firefighters' first baseman, who bounced out to short his first time. all smiles as Nisnik brushes him back. This one muscled deep out to right. Crosby backpedaling. Just in front of the track, comes away with it. Good poke there from McFadden.
Tricky play for Brandon Crosby to have to make there, starting to backpedal at the end. It's only Crosby's third start in right field this season, but comes up with a pretty big play to try and keep Nisnik and Firefighters scoreless here in the top of the fourth.
Now Logan Lacey, he flew out into a trick play from Crosby his first time. Loops this one, shallow left, Rack charging in. He's gonna have to grab it on a hop. Lacey 3 for 5 in his young banana ball career now, which dates back all the way to last night. And the ball gets away. I don't know how. Just looking down at my notes on Zachary Bridges, and all of a sudden the banana ball was just about in the Nanners dugout. Lacey was paying attention. He bolts up to second. Huh? Another look. The control room's undefeated. Well, that just tells us that Lacey did in fact run to second. Still no conclusion on the cause. We'll have to talk to eyewitnesses for a report on that one so Josh can officially score it. Just like that, Zachary Bridges with a runner in scoring position and 2 down. Ball and 2 strikes. Tell you what, even if you can't get fried chicken tonight, Josh, at least you're rocking a pair of jeans that fits just right.
I'm in work pants. What are we talking about?
Flicked the other way. Cowboy Kyle, look out! Golly. Scary moment for all of us who hold Lewigs in our hearts. My heart stopped for a moment. This one up the middle. Zachary Bridges comes through. Lacey testing the arm of Dearman. Bad decision. A strike from the doctor. What's new? And the Firefighters look like they are going to challenge. Val Perez throws her helmet in the ring. And it's the first challenge in Firefighters team history. We've got you guys loud and clear, loud and clear. Okay, here we go. 1 minute on the clock. And we watch the playback. Boy, tough to tell on that angle. Great shot. First angle, still looks like Lacey is out. We've got 30 seconds on the clock. Now looking from behind home plate. And that's not going to overturn it either. If that's all we've got, the call on the field stands. Oh, one more look, real quick, from the high home camera angle. Yeah, call stands.
Call stands. Can't see any part of Lacey's body touching the plate before it looks like glove is applied.
Further review. The ruling on the field is it stands.
Trey Vanderpool and company apoplectic about the result of that challenge. Hopefully they'll learn to understand once they watch the broadcast back. Hey baby time here in historic Grayson Stadium. 333rd straight sold out crowd. All that are able to their feet. And hey babying us. bottom of the 4th inning. Josh asks Adam Byron, what just happened? Byron says, DR threw Lacey out at home. Val challenge. Not at all what you were looking for there, Josh. I mean, we understand that. Well, Josh gets to the point there. We get some more looks. The over 5,000 fans on hand here inside Daffin Park. Another beautiful evening here in the 912. 77 degrees as we speak. And I would not like it one tick higher when it comes to the old thermometer. Josh, you okay with that?
I am fine with it, but I would much prefer a warm night than a cold one, that's for sure.
Yeah, you Georgia boys.
I mean, this is what I've been living with my entire life.
Your body has figured it out. Understandable. Garrett DeClue makes his Firefighters debut. And we welcome him in on the mic. Big GD, how you doing, Big Tiger?
Hey, I'm doing good. This stinking mic is wrapped around my... Where'd the ball go? Oh, you got it here too.
Now, we've got a surprise for you, Garrett. As much as we'd love to just get to sit and chat with you, we've got your buddy Connor Higgins on the mic as well.
Bobby?
Really, Garrett? Really, Garrett?
Really, Higgins?
How we doing, Garrett? Get it in there.
Ah!
Ah, I love it. Hey, give me the old curly heater right here. Give me the old curly. Attaboy, G. Attaboy, G.
Mike came unplugged for Garrett.
Uh-oh, Mike came unplugged for Clue.
He saws off Deeb.
Okay, nice. Nice, there we go, G.
Tell you what, your mic's still working great, Connor.
Hey, we got all the party animals. We got his 2 catchers here right now, so these guys know him better than anybody.
I'm so excited to watch Garrett show. As his former catcher, I know he's got the best stuff in the game, and I'm excited to see him work now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We've got you loud and clear, Garrett.
The Clue, it's your boy Hickster. We hear you nice and well, baby.
I unplugged it out of my pocket.
Uh-oh, G. Hey, give me the old curly. Give me the old curly.
Yeah, wind it up again. Yeah.
Oh, yes. There's the old curly. All right, I'll take it.
Old curly now.
All right, here we go. Attack him, baby, right here. I see you, G. Hey, not a bad miss, not a bad miss. I've seen you come back from 3-0 before. You got this, G. We miss you over here. Tell them how much we miss you.
Hey, I really miss you, the Clue. Get back in there.
Hey, it's all right. No harm, no foul. Yeah, fix that mic. Fix that mic.
Okay. There we go.
He's all right. Here we go.
There we go. I can barely hear you still, but I got you.
Can you hear me, Garrett?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. What we got up? Olsen. Hey, loves hacking first pitch. Let's get that heater up. He's gonna roll right over.
What are we doing?
You wanna give me a backflip for a strike here?
Backflip for a strike coming right up.
Here we go, Garrett. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, we lost the mic on the backflip. That might be the first time that's happened in Banana Ball.
Should have seen that coming.
Pico, Josh, how we doing tonight?
Oh, delightful, buddy.
Absolutely love that. It's kind of weird being a fan tonight. We got Garrett DeClue's biggest fan, Jordan Hussein here.
Hey, it's me, bud. You just need to settle down and throw strikes. You got this, cowboy. Let's go.
Not a bad miss. Hey, you got this, G. Here we go, Garrett. Here we go. Oh, nice. Keep it close. Keep it close. Don't worry about Flash. Do not worry about Flash. He's going to mess with you. Be all right. Nice. There you go. Now you're back in it. Now you're right back in it. Give me that same pitch, Garrett. I know you can't hear me, but I'm going to pretend I'm still talking to you. Make a play. Hey, we got 2 outs there, G. We got 2 outs, Garrett. Let's go. P-A-4-L.
What's that chant?
P-A-4-L.
Hey, start this chump out with a backflip heater. Let's go.
Still talking crap to those nanners. I love it. Oh, a little cross-up, or was that a little botch?
Looked like a cross-up.
It's all right. Here we go. I mean, now we don't have to worry about it. Here we go, Garrett. Here we go.
Hey, listen here, Garrett. We got two. Go at him. Sorry, man. Hey, 2-0. Ozzy's about to come out of his shoes, swing. I need you to go right at him. Trust your defenders, all right? You're good. All the way back. Deep breath. Deep breath. Just vibe up there. Whoa! Come on, Vince.
We still love you, Garrett, and we miss you.
The ships that sail to the ships at sea, the friendships are the one that mean the most to me. We love you, Garrett.
Those were wise words, Bronson. Connor, Taj, Jordan, thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Good to see the boys supporting their man who now represents the Firefighters. Boy, is it good to see Andy Archer doing his best Will Ferrell impersonation here. Straight out of Old School. Mesmerizing dance with the ribbon.
Beautiful form, beautiful composure from Andy. All of his teammates now fired up. It's worthy of a perfect 10 in my book, Pico.
Snaps all around. Let's get it down to the field to Jolie Chabala.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and bring families together, we created a nonprofit called Bananas Foster, an organization that is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight we are celebrating the Tate family. This family uses their social media to advocate for the foster care community and highlight their experience. In the last 7 years, they have officially adopted 3 kiddos into their family. Fans, please help us celebrate the Tate family for making a difference in the foster care community.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our Bananas Foster Family of the Night.
A big shout out to the Tate family. The #1 goal of foster care is always reunification with the biological family, but when that is not a possibility, stepping in and adopting is true superhero stuff. The Tate family has done it with 3 wonderful young kids. Just fires us up.
And also promoting it on their social channels. And it's not the first family we've recognized this year either that are using their socials to build more awareness for fostering.
Cowboy Kyle Lewigs will take over for Noah Nisnik, who was terrific across 4 innings. Gives up 2 runs, both of them unearned. 2 strikeouts, check that, make it 3. Niz Nasty was on his game.
Mr. Lewigs in his bedazzled cowboy hat is toeing the slab for the 16th time on tour, and he has now thrown 20 consecutive innings without issuing a ball 4 sprint. In that span, Kyle with 2 wins and 1 loss, a 4.50 earned run average, 30 hits allowed, 13 strikeouts, and the average MPI at 4 minutes for him. And touched up for a couple of earned runs last weekend in Columbus. Those are actually the first earned runs for Kyle since April the 20th in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Healthy hack. And a heater fouled away from Stephen Cullen, who has to look out for four-seam and two-seam fastballs, as well as slider, curveball, and changeup. And nothing but gas from Luigs thus far. Trackman had that one at 90 on the dot. That one dialed up to 91.
And with a little bit of a quick pitch from Cowboy Kyle as well, trying to throw off Stephen Cullen and get a quick strikeout. But now misses with the slider, the count even.
7, 8, and 9 in the order here for the Firefighters, as there's the K. Back to the slider goes Luigs. And a real nice start to his outing. Little belt buckle shuffle.
No better way for Cowboy Kyle to celebrate that first strikeout. You see it, left a little out over the plate, more than probably Kyle would have liked, but Cullen taking a massive hack just wound up coming empty.
South Trimble can't square up a 90-mile-an-hour heater. Gets the same pitch, fouls it away. And Kyle is setting up a 120-foot pitch. Ahead 0-2 on the former Florence Flamingo. Oh, skips in, lands on home plate. Good offering from Kyle. He wants the long K. Another pitch from second base. Fires it high, and Kyle knows when to admit defeat. He's going to come back to the mound.
He was a little short, trying to reach the banana ball to Trimble on his first pitch. Tried to put a little more velo behind his next one and wound up missing high. Now goes back to that rubber and finds the zone, and Trimble battling, able to foul it off.
Another 2-2. Check swing, did he go? No, says Bryson Wheeler over at first. Clearly the barrel did not cross the plane. It's just a matter of if the handle got out in front of the plate. 360 from Danny Hosley, strike over to EJ. Fine play from Danny Do-It-All for out number 2.
He has recently moved over to that third base position on the regular for the Bananas, and what's really stood out, Danny Hosley is tackling it head on. You see him out before every game, taking ground balls, getting himself more and more acclimated to the position. A very impressive play by Danny Do-It-All.
Now Blaine McIntosh got the full capacity crowd free donuts, courtesy of Duncan his first time. And kisses to the crowd for his incredible generosity and their thankfulness. Beautiful moment there. Kyle tells Shark to cut the music. He's trying to get the clap going here. In the place he's called home when it comes to baseball for the past 7 years. Fans here have been watching him since 2018. And this one poked foul. Of course, if they were following Richmond Hill baseball before that, the fandom of Kyle Luigs goes way back.
And with the amount of entertainment that we're seeing from Cowboy Kyle in his first inning of work, of course, the 120-foot pitches, and then starting that clap, it's really a sign that he loves his stuff out on the diamond as Danny Hosley goes between the legs and fires that one over to Eric Jones Jr. at first base. Firefighters go 3 up, 3 down against Kyle in 3 minutes and 59 seconds.
Another look at the second trick play on the night from Danny Do-It-All. He takes care of the last 2 Firefighters after Luigs starts the inning with a strikeout. And the Banana Band teaming up with the Fire Line. Our new drum line here accompanying Banana Land's newest team, and we'll pop up into the broadcast booth for a little fan mail here. Boy, oh boy, we've got a big old manila envelope. Says Bananas #1. I'll give you the artwork, and I will take the penmanship here. It says, "Dear Savannah, Bananas. That would be Dear
There
Savannah
you go.
Bananas.
You got there.
My name is Summer. Thank you, Summer. This is very kind of you. I have been watching you guys since Durham, North Carolina in 2023 on YouTube. My dream is to go to a game with my family. Shout out to my favorite broadcasters, Biko and Josh. Summer wrote it, I promise. That rocks. I'm always excited to watch the players' vlogs on YouTube from the Party Animals and Savannah Bananas. My favorites are Tanner Thomas and Dalton Malden. Good choices. Is it possible that I could get autographs from the players on both teams? I will be watching on YouTube and hoping to see you at a game, Summer. And here is the handiwork. I believe we can get this down to the locker rooms and get some autographs from the Nanners and Party Animals.
Yeah, I think it would look awesome. You've got all of this white space across the Party Animal section to get all of their autographs. Bananas, I think, can reach this top area.
Can figure it out.
Would be very cool.
Robert Anthony Cruz cannot connect on a heater from DeClue for a second inning of relief. He fills up the zone once again. Garrett, his lone bugaboo in Banana Land has been control. That was on display in his first career inning as a Party Animal. Is a flick of the wrist from Rack has this one all the way back just in front of the warning track. Logan Lacey tracks it down.
We've seen a couple opposite field home runs from Robert Anthony Cruz this season and still struck that one well. But off the end of the bat, nice range from Logan Lacey, and really good to see Garrett DeClue, after struggling with the ball four sprint an inning ago, getting ahead of Rack there 0-2 and getting the first pitch strike now on Brandon Crosby.
4 pitches, 4 strikes. Love to see it for the pride of Littleton, Colorado. Guy who sits in the high 80s, he can touch 90 when he's feeling feisty. That fastball to Crosby came in at 88, according to TrackMan. 3-pitch mix, 4-seam fastball, circle change, and a slider. He was the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League Pitcher of the Year in 2022 as he backflips and gets a strikeout of Crosby. How about that from Garrett DeClue? Unbelievable.
Impressive work from the Firefighters left-hander. You usually see him break out the backflip on the first pitch to batters. Being ahead of Crosby there helped him to get the punch out.
Now Alex Ziegler coming up with the bat on fire, bat tricks on display. And the Firefighters see that his bat is ablaze, and well, those guys not officially firefighters. Looks like the fire's still going, and they doused Ziggy pretty good. A drenched Alex Ziegler comes up empty on the first offering from DeClue, and that swing finally puts the fire out. Now Vincent Chapman calling time, dusting off home. Ziggy will get a new piece of lumber, one that's not currently smoldering. And a 1-1 count. Ziggy pinch hitting for Ryan Cox here. There's the old curly, and there goes the bat. Stephen Cullen running away from it.
The hand's still wet for Alex Ziegler, it would appear. He goes over to Vincent Chapman, wipes his hands off on the shirt instead of grabbing some dirt around the batter's box, and now prepares to dig back in against Garrett DeClue. Down 1-2, who rips another backflip and delivers the pitch, battled up by Alex Ziegler, going into the crowd and the fans, unable to make the catch.
Would have been one of the greatest highlights in Banana Ball history. Saw Glove reaching out from the scrum, thought just maybe.
Just a perfect snapshot of our beautiful game.
This one popped in the infield. DeClue diving catch! A backflip for the flourish! What an inning from Garrett DeClue. That was an insane play.
How did he make that catch? amazing instincts off the pitcher's mound for Garrett to clue. That first base line, laying his entire body out there and coming up with the snag. And flourished by the backflip as well.
One of the greatest plays you will ever see made by a pitcher. And what a way for us to welcome in Andy Archer and Malachi Mitchell for episode 2 of Impractical Bananas.
Hey, Kyle, can you hear us? For those of you who missed it, a few weeks ago, Kyle Louise and Malachi Mitchell got me on the mound for Impractical Bananas round 1, but guess what? It's my turn today.
The reason why Kyle has to do Impractical Bananas today is because he accidentally caught the bouquet at the wedding. So now he has to do anything we say while he's pitching on the mound. Sorry, Kyle.
It's all good. I don't recall catching a bouquet, but you know, if Andy can do it, I can do it better.
Well, I think I set the bar pretty high, buddy. But
I mean, yeah, because somebody was giving you incredible jokes to do. It was hilarious.
Well, we might have some things that are even better for you. So.
You got anything now, or you want me to pitch Roma? What do you got?
Let me just set the stage for you. I think really important that we remember our roots.
Yeah.
Okay, we started off as a game of baseball. We started a long time ago here in America. So for this hole at bat, Kyle, you will be pitching like you have the mechanics of a pitcher from the 1920s.
All right. Like my old teammate Bill Lee.
And there you go. Oh, I like it. Wind and roll, baby. I think you can do a little better.
And I'm facing a new school slap hitter.
Yeah. That's a beautiful parallel right there. And let's see who wins. But I think you can do a little better than that.
I mean, I like the windmill. I like that personally growing up.
You can go with the double pump. You can kind of lean into it a little bit.
If I could get one of these going.
Yeah. That's good, man.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Yes, that is what I wanted right there, baby.
Pump it up.
That is beautiful. Oh, go ball.
Who are you rooting for, Andy?
Behind the back.
Very nonchalant.
Meadows, what a trick play.
What is that about? Go ball.
Hey,
what is that?
That was Flash.
All right. Flash, you sound awfully different tonight. I don't know if you got a cold or something.
All right, hey, so I think Flash got something for you, but this is going to be live for this at bat. So wherever the ball goes, wherever the ball is hit and play here, you're going to lay out for the ball. Have you ever played MLB The Show?
Yeah, you want me to press the wrong button?
You're going to hit R2, and you're going to dive for the ball. I don't care if it's at shortstop.
What
I don't
if,
care if it's on the defense.
now stipulations real quick before we get going. What if Bill catches it and he doesn't swing?
You can still lay out, bro. I don't
like
think
towards the plate?
Yeah, 100%. No one's going to stop you from doing that. Hey!
Press the wrong button. Sorry, guys. Oh, I can catch it!
Go get it, Kyle. Go get it, Kyle.
Bill,
Ball, Bill, ball.
Roy, a beautiful barehanded trick play, throws the ball out of the stadium. Look out, cars.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, right now I need you to get Vince's attention.
Vince.
Hey, give him a good old bend and snap. I need you to try and seduce him.
Bend and snap?
Yeah, give him a good old bend and snap. There we go. There we go.
I think I just hurt my arm on that dive, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, 2 outs. I'm glad that bat's over. What do you got?
Hey, go ahead. Bend and snap again. I need you to get Vince's attention. Really make him look at you. There it is.
Hey, like that?
Oh, yeah. I think he's starting to get a little hot. All right, Kyle, right here, shake Bill off.
Shake him off?
Yeah, shake him off.
No.
One more time, shake him off. That one sucks too. Shake that one.
No.
Hey, just start shaking him off until he gets mad. One more time. All right, just agree with it.
Okay. We just went through like 55 pitches there. And I threw a sinker on accident.
All right, Kyle, here's your favorite one. No matter where this pitch is, you need to act like it was not called correctly. Be over dramatic.
Okay.
Really get Vince going. Like, what's going on here?
That's a strike.
More.
That's a strike.
I need some body.
That's not up. That's not up. It's not down. It's not down either.
I need it on this one too, man. If it's a strike, it's a ball, man.
Oh, he wanted to swing. That's a strike! Where do you want it?
Let him know about it. Look at this.
We're playing cricket rules. If it bounces, it counts.
There we go. Hey, Kyle. I need you to go back to the mound right quick for me.
Okay.
Now, I just need you to pop a squat and just chill there until DeClue comes out there all the way through his warm-ups. Just sit cross-legged. Just let him think, like, what's going on.
Hey, that was a great catch last inning, dude. That was phenomenal.
And when he's done with his warm-ups...
I'm just going to watch.
When he's done with his warm-ups, give him a nice big hug, kiss on the forehead, and tell him good luck.
Okay. Should I get him with the you got to smell my jersey thing?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Okay. Smell my jersey is a staple.
This is...
I think you got the best seat in the house, man.
This is phenomenal. I've never actually watched
that.
it.
You're gonna do all the things that Flash just said, but you got to put a little Andy Archer flair on it. You're just gonna give him a big old bite right in that trap. You got me?
I can do that.
Filet mignon style.
Yeah, I mean he's a hunky dude.
Hey, it ain't a ribeye, not a lot of marble in there, baby. That's lean, mean machine, baby, right in that trap. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Biko, while I'm waiting for this, you guys got TrackMan up there?
We do.
Ooh. What do we got numbers wise?
You've been sitting 90-91 very consistently.
Wow. I feel pretty cool about that.
We like that.
Not bad when you're doing snaps over at Vince,
You
baby.
could have
That's pretty
lied. You could
impressive.
have said like 94, 96. I would have taken that too.
I'm a big J journalist, so, you know.
I guess we're about to take it down. I'm going to lay down so
How does
Zach doesn't hit
How
me.
does the clue look from that angle?
He looks great. I think, honestly, I don't think he knows I'm here.
Let me see your best fireman stop, drop, and roll real quick. You're on fire, man.
Hey, good luck with sending, dude.
Bite him.
Really good stuff.
Sound effects on the bite.
It tasted salty.
Lowry's, baby.
See you guys. Love you guys.
The Lowry's action.
Cowboy Kyle Lewis, Andy Archer, Malachi Mitchell, you guys rock. Episode 2 of Impractical Bananas did not disappoint.
I mean, people are now going to be asking, was the original better or did they like the sequel more?
DR Meadows out to left center. Nolan tracks it down. Yeah, good start to his third inning of relief for Garrett DeClue.
Feels like he's really starting to settle in, get comfortable out on the mound. This was another loud gasp from the folks in Grayson Stadium. You saw DR and DeClue backflipping before the pitch was delivered. And the fine folks here in Savannah thought DR was going to leave the yard. So now DeClue is able to get a first pitch strike on Villeroy, fouling this one away.
DR's now sent 3 balls to his counterpart in center. 2 flyouts, 1 trick play missed. And DeClue, all of a sudden, has a magnet on the zone. Another backflip. And the pitch fired outside. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for DeClue.
Now coming to hit the world's tallest batter. Please welcome Dakota Stilts Albritton.
And now the smallest man in Banana Land, DeClue at 5 feet 7 inches, has to face off against the tallest. Dakota Stilts Albritton, every bit of 10 feet 9 inches tall, so naturally DeClue's getting a little bit of aid in the battle of height here. Rosario and Lytle break out the ladder, and the first offering outside.
Well, we saw Stilts collect a hit against Garrett DeClue in Durham, North Carolina. Now DeClue trying to meet the size of his foe here, missing with all 3 of his first offerings.
New technique now on the ladder, it does not work. So DeClue climbs the ladder, fires 4 straight balls, and the Firefighters having some trouble with the sprint defense. They're lucky though, Stilts is not the fleetest of foot in Banana Land. He'll be content with the 1-base sprint and immediately pinch run for by Malachi Mitchell.
With Bananas only leading by 1 point in this ball game, Firefighters not on the board in the 6th. Bananas will use any opportunity they can right now. Try and get them an insurance point as DeClue checks on Mitchell at first.
Line shot grabbed by Matt Wolf. In for Trimble at second base. And great work from DeClue. Gives up a run in his first inning of work, but 2 scoreless after that. And we take a 2-1 Nanners lead to the 7th. Down to the field for a blindfolded pillow fight.
We're gonna get these professional pillow fighters out here to spin 5 times, and I will say fight. All right, ready? We're gonna spin. Count with us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and fight! All right, they're getting close. Oh no, we have a collision here. He's taking him out. This guy is going out in the field. He is beating up his own pillow. He is beating up his own pillow. He is turned on his own. These guys are going blow for blow. Who's gonna fall first? Who's gonna fall first? Blow for blow. Oh my gosh, and he is over here elbow dropping his pillow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break it up. Break it up. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, guys, you step over here. You can take the blindfolds off. All right. Come on in here, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So you guys are gonna cheer your loudest for the winner. All right. And how about our boy, Seth? All right, Seth. And how about our boy, Will? And how about our boy, McClay? Oh, you guys are going blow for blow. How about Tommy? All right, and the winner, without hitting a single person with a pillow, we got our boy, Will!
Whatever it is, Will's got it. As we take a look at some of his best moments in the blindfolded pillow fight.
And you can see the pile driver right there, really the knockout blow. I mean, even led to the slip up of his buddy over there too.
Looks like he got clipped where the sun don't shine, but takes away a victory in the blindfolded pillow fight. So the ends justify the means. Daniel Brito pinch hitting for Joe Lytle here in the DH spot. Former Philadelphia Phillies minor leaguer, made it all the way up to AAA before a medical emergency derailed his career. He was in the Atlantic League for a little bit last summer. Still was trying to teach his body how to slide after he spent 2 months in a coma. Boy, can he swing the lumber, though. Kid out of Ciudad Guayana in Venezuela. He can hit the tar out of a baseball.
Has a very smooth, easy swing. Good pop in the bat as well. You saw the Firefighters batting him clean up last night and wanting his bat now in the ball game in the late stages of this game as Kyle finds the outside corner and has 3-1 count now.
Right back into it. Luigs has now gone 22 straight innings without allowing a ball for a sprint in dangerous waters here. There it is. The broadcaster's jinx if there ever was one. The ball gets away from Leroy, so Brito's going to easily have 2 bases. He'll stay put at second. All 7 Nanners behind the pitcher and catcher get the ball around in short order. And Daniel with the 2-base sprint, immediately pinch run for by Emmanuel Rosario.
And that's the right protocol for the Firefighters in this ball game. You get Brito's bat, and the benefit of banana ball is that you have a designated runner who can bat for a guy who cannot slide, as Dakota McFadden lifts off and out of the ballpark against Cowboy Kyle Lewigs, right above the historic Grayson Stadium sign. It's Dakota McFadden collecting the first home run in the history of the Firefighters franchise.
Who else but D-Mac in his 4th Banana Ball World Tour? He lifts off in only his 2nd game of the year. Sends that thing to the land of shadow and flame. Not many people have hit a home run over the 16-foot historic Grayson Stadium scoreboard over 400 feet away from home. That one 105 miles an hour off the bat. Trackman had it at 419 feet traveled. And that sounds a little short to me. Jones and Leroy going after the pop. Ends up clanging off of the netting, and the ricochet ends up being headbutted by Bill. Well, walks kill you in baseball, sprints all that much more dangerous in banana ball. Lewigs gives up his first sprint across the last 22 plus innings pitched. And D-Mac makes him pay with a 2-run blast.
And for Kyle, he's a man who has been well aware of his ball four sprint streak as well, probably a little frustrated with himself, issuing it to Brito to start the inning, and maybe just threw one a little carelessly over the plate, and you can't sneak balls like that past a dangerous bat in McFadden.
D-Mac 9 home runs a tour ago, 3rd most. Only trailed Reese Hampton and Eric Jones Jr. as this one, a screamer down the 3rd baseline. Logan Lacey with 2 doubles a night ago. Grabs another 2-bagger here, takes another tumble, just like he did on his ball 4 sprint yesterday. And whips the sprinkler, a little shake of the derriere afterwards. Another look at the slide as he kerplumps on his rear end. And on second base for Zachary Bridges.
Back-to-back games with multiple hits for Logan Lacey to start his banana ball career. A lot of them hard hit for the right-hander, and all the left field as well. So we'll see if Bananas start to possibly play into that like they do for guys like McFadden.
Good hold there by Zachary Bridges. That was a nasty slider low and away. This one scorched up the middle in front of Meadows. We've already seen him gun down Lacey at the dish once tonight. Logan Valperez and company have learned their lesson. With no outs, no reason to let Meadows show off the howitzer that he employs as a right arm. This night for Zachary Bridges, now 2 for 3.
Zachary Bridges told us before this series started that he's never been the biggest contact guy in the world, and here Kyle Lewigs moves over to first base and is able to pick off Zachary Bridges leaning just a little too much off the bag. Good move from Cowboy Kyle to get the first out of this 7th inning for him. But to touch back on Zachary Bridges, said that he'd never been much of a contact bat, had a higher strikeout rate than he's liked in his career, but worked a lot in this offseason to make changes to his approach at the plate, and so far, looking very good for the Firefighters.
Couple ugly swings from Stephen Cullen. Leroy has to fire it down to first to get the out on Kyle's 3rd K. Now the fire line. Making their way up to the plate. with South Trimble taking up the rear. South 1 for 2 with a run scored here in his first career banana ball start. Out of Virginia Beach. Guy who played 4 games here in Grayson Stadium in the summer of 2022 as a member of the Florence Flamingos. What a heated rivalry that was. Ended up in the middle of a benches clearing brawl at one point here in Grayson. And that's another ugly swing. Kyle with his 4th strikeout of the night. But he gives up the big 2-run blast from Dakota McFadden. And the Firefighters with a great chance to tie this game at 2 points each.
Good to see, nonetheless, a level head from Cowboy Kyle. Unforeseen struggles in the 7th after throwing 25 pitches across his first 2 frames. Needed 26 to get through that 7th.
Down to the banana splits we go. Banana splits, an incredible performance as per usual, and we zoom in on Colin Ledbetter, who joins Emmanuel Rosario and Trey Vanderpool. He's one of 3 guys to play on the Bananas Party Animals and now the Firefighters.
Just warms the heart to see Colin Ledbetter back on the mound in banana ball. This is the 9th banana ball appearance of his career. Colin appeared in 1 game for the Party Animals last season, tossing 2 innings against the Bananas on the 1st of April in Peoria. He actually picked up the win, but after that, Ledbetter sidelined for the rest of the season due to a partial tear of his ulnar collateral ligament. He opted not to undergo surgery during the season, hoping it would heal, but then underwent a procedure on the 12th of October. The internal bracing procedure was what it was called, and the keys for Ledbetter, not pushing himself too hard out on the mound. Obviously juiced up, got a lot of adrenaline making his return, but you're playing 19 games this season and you want to maximize your time out on the mound as much as possible. And for Ledbetter, also has the advantage of coming in with the 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th.
And his first pitch as a Firefighter plunks Eric Jones Jr. The tour leader in home runs is aboard. Ledbetter says, sorry, EJ. Eric says, no worries, bro. And now Jackson Olsen represents the inning tying run, looking for his first bomb on the year. After he went long bombs away 5 times in 2023. That one driven, gonna stay in the park though. Straight to McIntosh in right, who throws behind EJ. Nice job by D-Mac to turn into a catcher and just barrel that thing up with his chest. Well struck by Jackie, but nothing to show for it.
And at the end of the day, scouting reporter on Dakota McFadden, regardless of where he's playing on the diamond, is just gonna put his body on the line to get his team W's. And we saw it in a couple of starts at first base last season for the Bananas. Just not willing to let anything get behind him, and that means taking one off the chest, off the lower body, he'll do it.
2 balls and no strikes. Ledbetter was the 2022 USPBL Pitcher of the Year. In fact, that was his second straight year with the Westside Woolly Mammoths that he was absolutely phenomenal up in Utica, Michigan. Now behind Danny Hosley, 3-0, who has worked 2 sprints today, second of which walked off the 4th inning. Another one up and in. Ledbetter trying to talk to Vincent Chapman as Hosley slides in safe at second. EJ over to third. We thought that a couple of those pitches caught the zone and Hosley was just crowding the plate.
Danny Hosley now with 3 ball four sprints in this ball game. Drew sprints in 11% of his plate appearances in 2023. It was one of the better marks on the Savannah Bananas. It's dipped to 6% in 2024, and Haas actually said last night that his patience was something that he wanted to work on, as this one hit over to the right side of the infield. Dakota McFadden is able to corral that one, but Colin Ledbetter does not cover the bag at first base. It leads to a run coming across and scoring for the Bananas. Firefighters leading the inning, now cut in half.
It's going to go in the book as an RBI single for Rack, just a mental error from Ledbetter. And now this one hit sharply to short, throw coming home from Para. Hosley slides in safely. Boy, a split-second decision there. He could have gone for 2. Tough to double up Showtime, who runs like the very wind itself. But Para trying to keep the inning lead, throw up the third baseline, and Hosley easily safe. So we're knotted at 2 runs each here in the 7th. Now the inning winning run in scoring position, and Ryan Cox steps in. That one out to right center field. It should win the inning. Rack had to watch it down. He's getting the wave around from Maceo and will score. A 3-run rally in the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Cox with his 15th walk-off of the year. In an inning the Firefighters looked like they were poised to win. Flips the other direction. The Nanners up 3-2.
A tough outing for Colin Ledbetter. Isaac Para with a little too of an aggressive move, trying to keep the tying run from scoring in the 7th. Now Ryan Cox, 2 doubles in the ball game, 5 straight games with a run batted in. And Brandon Crosby and the Bananas celebrating with little homage to High School Musical 2.
One of my favorite flicks all time. School's out, folks. Summertime. I think that's how the song goes.
You said it was one of your favorite movies.
I've never seen it. Another couple looks at the walk-off double there from Coxey. As Rack comes in to score the inning ender.
Fans, please join the Bananas and Firefighters in honoring the men and women that serve this great nation as we salute our hometown heroes of the night. We thank you for your service and commitment to our great country.
As Shark said, we salute all the service members, past and present, here in historic Grayson Stadium, and pass that on to everybody watching here on the Bananas YouTube page. Another full capacity crowd on hand. The 333rd straight here in Banana Land, 231 of them here at Grayson. And DJ the Invader takes center stage. Boy, oh boy, after a rough start to his tour that still has the overall numbers looking ugly, he has been absolutely locked in, tapped in over his last 8 outings.
It's appearance number 14 for DJ the Invader. Opponents are now batting .293 against him this season. The last 2 minutes per inning marks we've seen for him: 1 minute and 45-second inning in Columbus, Ohio last Sunday, and just last night tossed another sub-2-minute inning, registering an inning in 1 minute and 59 seconds. And DJ He allowed 3 ball 4 sprints on February 10th, his first outing on the tour. Across his last 12 innings pitched for the Bananas, he has not surrendered a single ball 4 sprint.
It's a key part of the success. He looks at 9, 10, and 1 for the Firefighters. Blaine McIntosh smokes that one into right. A base knock, he's 1 for 3, and now 3 for 5 in his young banana ball career. So the New York Mets former minor leaguer is aboard. And now Isaac Parra will hit from the right side, which means he's not slap hitting. In his natural batter's box.
Late in the ball game, down 2 points and trying to get one back before the final inning of play. Really not in a position to try and just collect a slap hit. Parra trying to hit for a little more pop and sticks the bat out and floats this one into center field in front of Dearman. It's back-to-back hits for the Firefighters to start the 8th.
Can't ask for much more from the bottom 2 in your order. Back at the top, Parker Nolan. Drove in a pair with the sprint back in the 3rd inning. Drove in 2 last night with a clutch 2-out single back up the middle. And tried to drive in 3 more right there. He's a victim of DJ's nasty changeup. Also has to look out for the 4-seam, 2-seam, and cut fastballs, the slider as well. And after seeing that changeup, he doesn't bite on it a second time. This one popped, foul territory. Leroy hustling back and a little cling on top of the grandstand. Chopped foul. We'll do it again. Nolan, a guy who played for the Party Animals last August in a 3-game set here in Grayson. Went 2 for 9, a couple doubles, 3 runs scored. He's been terrific every time he has suited up and played banana ball.
He was arguably the best temporary Party Animal that we saw join the team across last year's tour. He's obviously parlayed that into a position with the Firefighters. But with 2 men on and no out, Nolan swings through that one from DJ the Invader, and it's a big first out for the Bananas right-hander, going to the signature changeup.
No matter how many times you see it similar to Danny Hosley's Vulcan change, it's just so good, it will continue to fool you. Now Zach Watson, 0 for 3 with a couple Ks. Looking for his first career banana ball hit. That one up the middle, there it is. Perez giving McIntosh the wave around, throw from Meadows all the way to the backstop. And already following that one up, before the ball even went over Leroy's head, was Watson to second and Parra over to third. And a shout out to Johnny Cash. We got a ring on fire. Blaine McIntosh there to douse the flames.
Number 21, Daniel Brito.
It's only the 2nd time over his last 9 outings in relief that DJ the Invader has been scored upon. Daniel Brito trying to keep it going. Pinch hit for Lytle in the 7th inning, worked a sprint, and then was pinch run for by Emmanuel Rosario just before DMAC blasted the 2-run homer.
We haven't seen DJ pitching back-to-back games hardly at all this season. Bananas decided just to try and stick with the hot hand for a 2nd straight night. Feeling there's a lot of good momentum going this way, but Firefighters able to, plan for his attack a little more and share some things with their players as this one skied off the bat of Daniel Brito in the infield, and Ryan Cox comes down with that one. Would have been ruled an infield fly.
Now the big bopper, Dakota McFadden. 2-run blast over the historic Grayson Stadium scoreboard in left center his last time as Bill slides into the dugout. And the ball lands on top of it. Look out, Caroline. Looks like she had to go running. Another look. Yeah, Jesse. Help your catcher out, man. Tyler Gillum was ready to jump in and get his 7-year backstop up.
Can't get the yellow tux dirty.
He's only got 7 of them. Would be a real shame. Big pitch here. Ball 4, scores 2 more. 1 run already home here in the 8th. D-Mac back up the middle. That will plate at least 1. Watson getting the wave around. The throw from Meadows offline. 2-run single for Dakota McFadden with 2 outs. And he's now driven in 4 tonight. All of them across the last 2 innings.
Big night for Dakota McFadden at the plate after a quiet 1-for-5 performance a night ago. Rebounds in a major way, manning the cleanup spot for the Firefighters tonight. Trying to get them that second point that they thought they should have got an inning ago.
That ball lifted deep out to left, and it's off the top of the wall. It's going to end up be a booming double for Logan Lacey, who's 3 for 4, 2 doubles tonight, 2 doubles last night. And he's 5 for 7 in his young and impressive banana ball career. Just missed his first home run by a couple feet.
He is going to be a problem for opposing pitchers as a member of this Firefighters team. A bat that we could see shooting up even higher in the batting order. Zachary Bridges pops this one up in the infield. Danny Hosley comes down with the catch, and Firefighters late 3 in the top of the 8th and try and make this inning lead hold up. Make it a 2-3 ball game for the final frame.
We still have more than 14 minutes on our 2-hour timer.
Let's get it going all the way around.
So we should certainly be able to make it to the 9th, but it is still worth noting, if for some reason this bottom of the 8th inning takes us to the completion of the 2-hour timer, all 3 runs that were scored by the Firefighters here in the top of the inning will immediately convert into points, as it will be the final frame. Slim chance that that occurs, but it's worth mentioning just in case. It'll be the top of the order for the Nanners in the bottom half as we turn historic Grayson Stadium yellow.
Here we go.
Beautiful sight here in the hostess city of the South. What a unique viewing experience it is. And those picnic tables and Adirondack chairs down the third base line. And of course you get the bleachers over on the first base side. The deck in right field, many fans' favorite spot. Now the new stands out in center, left and right. Jesse, it's got to make you feel good.
We love you so much, Banana Nation. Now let's go, Bananas!
That's what I thought. By the way, just in case anybody missed it, our buzzword tonight was spicy. Or as we say in the Polcari household, spicy! Is that how they say it in the Talevsky household at all? Oh, that's me. I'm the one who I say that. I don't know why I started doing that. Just one of those weird things you do as a kid. Got caught on. You've never let out a real nice spicy.
Primal per se.
Give us an example. Dearman behind 0-1.
I mean, I have something spicy, and I was like, whoa! You know, something more like that. You know, just whatever feels natural, more animal-like. It just, I feel like, you know.
Folks here really enjoying the Simon and Garfunkel Sir Mix-a-Lot combo here. Audible chuckles coming from the folks. Big win for Shark. DR working on an 0 for 3 night. Ledbetter out for his second inning. And that one stroked deep to center. Nolan's got a beat on it. Trying for the bounce trick play off the jersey, lays out and can't come up with the ricochet. Second time he's tried it tonight. And both times with the doctor at the dish, just a little bit too much air bouncing off that jersey.
Something that Parker Nolan is obviously going to have to try and do a couple more times in practice. Once again, it's the angle of the jersey as the ball comes off, and especially when it's a hard hit liner like that one from DR. Comes off and away from you very hard, and Parker Nolan with not enough time to gather it, and he's looking for redemption just to play later and will tip it over to his left fielder, Logan Lacey. Trick play for Parker Nolan. Logan Lacey unable to get the double trick play as just catching it the standard route in the glove.
Well, Lacey realized popping it up to himself, Parker rather realized popping it up to himself was not going to be a recipe for success as this one is destroyed. Opposite field, Dan Oberst, see you later. A laser beam out to right. Fourth bomb of the tour for Dan the man. And just like that, the Firefighters only up by a run here in the 8th.
Bananas have hit Colin Ledbetter well tonight. Their third hit against the right-hander, and for Dan Oberst, it's been a while since we saw a long ball off of his bat. First home run for Dan since March 23rd in Gwinnett County, Game 1, a 2-game doubleheader.
101 miles an hour off the bat, traveled 365 feet. Snuck over the 8-foot wall in right. The first 5 years Dan Oberst was Banana, that was a 16-foot wall, and most likely it would have been a double. Maybe a triple if the ricochet wasn't played well. Ledbetter not thrilled with the strike zone from Vincent Chapman. Call on the last pitch, I think, could not be argued. The previous one, maybe Colin would have a little more of a gripe with that one. Once again, he's just missing here. That one a bit outside. Vincent making the right call. And that one misses in. 4 straight bad ones to Michael Deeb, who represents the inning-tying run. He's testing the Firefighters' sprint defense and gets 2 bases for his troubles. Second sprint of the night for the 4-year Banana.
And the first one, a 1-base ball force sprint for Michael Deeb. Again, in the late stages of ball games, you see him use the speed that he has in an aggressive manner to get into scoring position. So it's a second straight inning where the Bananas are trying to keep the Firefighters from claiming the point. As this one hit over to Daniel Brito in the ball game at second base and coming up with his first career banana ball trick play.
Between the legs for the former Phillies minor leaguer. Slick as could be from Brito. Now Jackson Olsen will swing it. Josh, you look gobsmacked.
How can he do that?
Go between the legs?
enter the ball game.
Jackson Olsen
batted for the designated hitter Joe Lytle.
You've got me there. I'm gobsmacked as well. And Jackson Olsen gobsmacks that thing into center, drives in deep. And for the second straight inning, the Firefighters offense has a lead. Colin Ledbetter not able to hold it. The defense not helping him out. 2 straight 3 spots for the Nanners. One of these 3 runs here in the 8th unearned. Now Malachi Mitchell pinch running for Olsen represents the inning winning run.
That's why Michael Deeb getting 2 bases on the ball for sprint matters so much. Single from Jackson, able to drive him in as Malachi takes off on the first pitch and swipes second successfully. The throw from Zachary Bridges sailing into center, but no further advance from Flash the Kid.
Malachi now 25 stolen bases and 28 tries. The fastest man in Banana Land. In scoring position for last year's tour leader in walk-offs, Danny Hosley with 28 inning enders. Behind 0-2. Ledbetter primarily 2-seam fastball and a slider, works in a changeup and cutter. Goes with the slider there and it's fouled away. Good pitch, good spoil. Swing and a miss. A flail from Hosley. He comes up empty. Here's the young professor.
Cast our gaze upon the scoreboard. Heading into the top of the 9th inning, the score is 3 points for the Savannah Bananas to 1 point for the Firefighters. But make no mistake about it here, ladies and gentlemen. The Firefighters have an opportunity right here and now to add some points to the board. That's because in the game of banana ball, in the final inning, every run counts for a point. They've been swinging the bat well in these later innings, so they are as dangerous as ever. On the other hand, the Savannah Bananas need just 3 outs to win this game. So ladies and gentlemen of Savannah, Georgia, get on your feet and welcome to the final inning.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the ring dudes tonight. On the Firefighters dugout, Garrett DeClue. On the Bananas dugout, number 12, Cowboy Kyle Louie.
Another doozy of a battle between the Firefighters and the Bananas has come to its final frame. DeClue letting the folks on top of the third base dugout know. Luigs and Donnie doing the same over on the first base side. And Austin Krasminski takes over on the bump for DJ the Invader, looking to shut the door on a 3-1 Nanners win.
It's the 23rd outing for Austin Krasminski on tour, 4 for 6 in save opportunities this season. All 4 of them actually coming here in the month of May. Krem with a 2.25 earned run average across 8 games here in this month, averaging 4 minutes to get 3 outs and has a 162 ERA plus, indicating he's been 62% better than the tour average pitcher. And the Party Animals batting just 179 against him this season. It's going to be a tough task for the Firefighters as well.
The Firefighters are going to their first ever Golden Batter. Hitting in the place of Stephen Cullen, please welcome Joe Lytle!
How about that? Joe Lytle is the first Golden Batter in Firefighters history. He steps in for Stephen Cullen and faces down the man with 5 years of minor league baseball experience. Krasminski blows a 92-mile-an-hour fastball bind. 4-seam, circle change, and a slider, the 3-pitch mix, as Lytle checks his swing, according to third base umpire Chris Walker. Another heater at 92 according to TrackMan. Lytle behind 1 and 2.
And Lytle just a tick behind on everything that Krzminski's offered him in terms of that heater. Sticks with it again, and this one lined right back to Krem. Football spiking this one to Eric Jones Jr. And Krem collects the first trick play of his career, and now 10 tonight in the ball game from the Savannah Bananas.
A 93-mile-an-hour heater came right back where it started. Off the hip of Krzminski, a hike over to first. And he's got a big first out. The Firefighters need to get a man aboard as that pitch misses. I could not tell you where. Vincent Chapman says up. Hot shot on a hop. Bounced between the legs. Ryan Cox over to first base. Trick play 108 on his magnificent 2024 World Tour.
Smooth as silk, even in the final inning of play. Beautiful transition between the legs and the throw, with just enough on it to beat the speedy South Trimble. Now Blaine McIntosh, the only man standing in the way of a second straight Bananas win against the Firefighters.
Former Angels and Cubs minor leaguer on the mound. Former Mets minor leaguer at the dish. And Krem blows 93 past McIntosh. 94 up and in, look out. Goes to the slider and is 1 strike away. Back to the gas. Blows McIntosh away. And the Bananas win 3-1. They have now taken 2 straight from the Firefighters and improved to 28 and 18 on the tour. Good old country hardball, 92 in his eyes. And Austin Krzminski comes up with save number 5 in 7 tries.
Even in the late stages, yet again the Firefighters rallying for multiple runs in the 7th and 8th innings. The Bananas better them in the 7th, match them in the 8th, and hold on for a fantastic 3-1 victory.
We will have a lot to chat about on the post-game show coming up after Bill Leroy and the boys celebrate their victory. Tomorrow night, we'll have round 3 between the Firefighters and Bananas right here from Grayson Stadium. On the Bananas YouTube page, 6:30 p.m. Eastern will be the pregame, 7 p.m. first pitch. Bananas 2-0 against their new foes. The Firefighters tomorrow will be looking for revenge. Here's Bill.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet your winning squad. Infielder Dalton Malden with entertainers Alex Ziegler, Flash the Kid, and Maceo. Up next, our starting pitcher, Noah Nisnik, and behind the plate, wearing number 1, myself, Bill Leroy. And our pitching staff, Ethan Scooge, Cowboy Kyle Louise, Jared Donaldson, Ryan Kellogg, DJ the Invader, Austin Krzminski, and Andy Archer. And now for our utility players. They do it all. Number 3, Eric Jones, and number 18, Danny Husley. And for the boys in the infield, Jackson Olsen, Ryan Cox, Brandon Crosby, Danny Oberst, and Rack Robert Anthony Cruz. And for the boys in the outfield, Reese Sumer Michael Deeb, and DR Meadows. Our coaching staff, Adam Byron, Ray Ortega, and Tyler Gillum. Last but not least, the tallest man in sports, Dakota Stilts Albritton.
One more time for your Savannah Bananas. Thank you so much, Banana Nation. You guys have been absolutely amazing tonight. All the players, the Bananas, the newest team, the Firefighters will all be outside to meet you guys, to thank you, to take pictures. We love you, Banana Nation. We'll see you soon.
We'll see you tomorrow night, Jesse. Nanners take this one 3-1. And after taking 2 out of 3 in Columbus a weekend ago against the Party Animals, 2 out of 3 against the Party Animals the weekend before that in OKC, they have now secured a 3rd straight series victory. This one, the first time they've ever taken on the Firefighters, who are as advertised. They can hit the absolute crud out of the banana ball, but they are still raw when it comes to the trick plays, and the pitching has not been able to come up in the clutch thus far.
Well, again, we talked about it early in the ballgame on the pre-show. The Bananas averaging 6.5 runs per game over the last 4 games, and the offense totals 9 runs tonight. Another terrific offensive game, and you saw the home run for Dan Oberst out to the opposite field. You saw a 2-double night from Ryan Cox in the 10-hole, which is really great to see. All in all, a very good performance by the Bananas offense once again. And it should be stated, the Firefighters, they scored 7 runs tonight, and of course, were led by Dakota McFadden with a home run and 4 runs batted in. Logan Lacey added on another pair of doubles in tonight's contest. They continue to be big bats in this Firefighters order, but we knew, again, that this Firefighters team was going to be able to hit. And sort of the things that have been the question marks was the pitching. And tonight, the ball four sprint hurt the Firefighters. You saw Christian Dearman issue a sprint to Michael Deeb, leading to the first point for the Bananas. And Garrett DeCluse, first inning of work, issues a sprint, again, leading to the second point in the ballgame for the Savannah Bananas. And for Colin Ledbetter, really erratic out there on the mound, allows 4 hits to the Savannah Bananas, issues 2 sprints himself, hits a batter as well. And the Bananas jumped all over him when he was finding the zone.
And this is a guy who has the talent and the pitches and the arsenal to be one of the best pitchers in Bananaland. It's not a fluke that he was unbelievable in back-to-back summers in the USPBL and took home the Pitcher of the Year award in 2022. This just happened to be his first outing in a live game since Peoria over a year ago against this Bananas squad. So recovering from surgery, a bumpy first outing for Ledbetter. I expect much better from him in a couple weekends in Nashville. And we talk about this Firefighters hitting prowess. I mean, unbelievable stuff. In their first inter-squad when they were back in spring training, which was only a couple weeks ago, seems like a millennium in Bananaland years, they had 31 hits in a 9-inning inter-squad. Like, we knew these guys could swing the lumber, and on paper, their pitching brought a pretty impressive resume with it. But the boys have been bringing the bats. It's just a matter of combining the fielding and pitching, and they could be a very, very dangerous banana ball team.
Well, look, you're seeing how important it is for the Firefighters to have some veteran presences on this ball club. We saw Joe Lytle with a big game last night. It ended with him also collecting the first hit in the history of the Firefighters franchise with that double in the first inning. And here, Dakota McFadden, a guy who has been a World Tour player since 2021, comes up with the first home run in Firefighters franchise history. They're going to continue to lead the way, hopefully encourage these guys, help them with their approaches at the plate, zoning in, getting used to batting with music playing in the background, not being able to step out of a batter's box. And from there, it's just a a matter of that pitching being able to hold on and maintain leads.
Yeah, Anna Kate and Shay, the world might not see you, but we can feel you flying through. Really good, sleuthy execution. You would have never known, I believe. I mean, some folks might have a sixth sense out there. The final point before we give away a free pair of shoes courtesy of Zappos and shout out our cast and crew. I mean, I think it's just so apropos that last night the first hit in go for the Party Animals, and tonight you see the first home run in Firefighters history go to Dakota McFadden, a guy who has hit close to as many as anyone in our sports history, was third on the tour last year with 9 bombs, guy who hit in the Power Showcase twice in college, the first man selected for the One City World Tour just ahead of Slam and Sammy Claycamp, and then the rest of the crew all piled in. D-Mac, what a full circle moment. I know the family in the stands coming down from Rocky Point, North Carolina, absolutely fired us up to see.
Well, he had all 9 home runs last season with family members in attendance. It
right.
shouldn't be a surprise that he collected one again with the family here in Grayson Stadium. A very special moment for Dakota McFadden and for the Firefighters as we look towards tomorrow's contest. They're turning to a former minor leaguer in Austin Temple who should draw the start for them.
And a former Banana, 2018 and 19 collegiate nanner, Austin Temple, who has a really impressive resume across Jacksonville University and Notre Dame and the Astros farm system. So that will be thrilling on the manana. We'll see who the nanners turn to. Ethan Scujay projected to get the start. Fact.
Actually, I think it's Danny Hosley.
Fact. There it is. Danny Hosley is who Adam Virant, Tyler Gillum, and company have stated will start tomorrow. So that is a fire-packed action starting matchup when it comes to the boys on the bump. Okay, let's toss this thing to our Zappos winner here when it comes to a free pair of shoes. Jocelyn Robles. Jocelyn Robles, congratulations on your free pair of shoes courtesy of Zappos. Best of luck, everybody, on the manana before we head to Fenway Park a week from tomorrow. Okay, now when it comes to the cast and crew, down on the first base camera, not just one, but 2 camera operators! That's right, the Iron Horse of BTV, Emerson Elmgren, helping out one of our newest and brightest young stars, Jade Morgan, on the first base camera. Jade will be all over the BTV positions in the future. Now, across the diamond, not just one, but 2 camera operators! You betcha. Lexton Fowler with Emma Bates over there. How about that? It takes 2 people to run a corner camera when it comes to Banana Ball. That's just how fast the game is. Completely makes sense. Lex, Battlestar Galactica, you are Lex enough. And Emma Bates, welcome to the crew. On the high home, Sophia Peach. Incredible job by Sophia. Center field, Justin Gordon climbing the scaffolding and absolutely killing it on a very important camera. On the high first, it would be Arch Pongle. Some say Pingle. We in BTV say Pongle. Arch, you're a superstar, and you know it. On the left field slash, up in the stands, that would be Ben Barks. He is Ben Uff, and boy, Ben is incredible.
With assistance from Tim Robbins.
Thank you. Tim Robbins, yes. I did not know that he was here. Tim Robbins was here.
Tim Robbins is always here.
Tim Robbins is always here. Good work, Tim. Good work, Ben. On the wireless, Clayton Franklin. We know him. We love him. He is our Clay Pimp. When it comes to the utility, that would be Hope Peters, the best in the biz, miking up folks all over the place, making sure that we have the Atlanta Falcons hooked up there, the Party Animals in the middle deck, DeClue, Dearman, Lewigs. I mean, unbelievable work from Hope. Mic'd up was incredible tonight. And when it comes to the folks in the control room, their fearless leader, Kylie Sadomka, the director of tonight's broadcast, calling all the right shots at all the right times, and a key part of that whole situation, that would be our technical director, Griffin Ellis, pressing all the right buttons at all the right times. It takes 2 to tango. Now, on the replay, Keegan Woods, the best in the biz. You see it once, you see it twice. Darn it, you're going to see it thrice. On the audio, Kwanzi, one name, you know him, and if you don't love him, you don't have a heart. When it comes to the scorebug, Michael Basista, the best in the world when it comes to running the scorebug. He is old trusty, old Mikey Tiger. Now, on the graphics, Julia Massey, incredible work, and Mikey O'Connor. updating the statistics on said graphics. Once again, a dynamic duo that we would put up with any graphics person and any graphics department when it comes to the world of broadcasting in the entire world. I'm going to forget about the Northern Hemisphere. I'll take the other three as well. You back me up?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
I completely back you on that front.
All right, well then I think there's no one that can go against us. The moderators in the chat, Scott Thompson and Colbyte_, they are the absolute killers in there. And the video legend, that would be Chris Sacchi, our Italian rapscallion. Big shout out to our YouTube kings, Zach Bro and Yvonne Trezak, who once again has abandoned us for a bachelor party, but we don't love him any less for it. A big thank you to Sam Bauman on the Falcons chat, as well as bopping all over this place. And thank you to Christian Dearman, Bijan Robinson, Zach Harrison, Lorenzo Carter, woof, Donovan Mutin, Garrett DeClue, Connor Higgins, the rest of the party animals cheering on GD, Kyle Lewigs, Andy Archer, and Flash the Kid. Boy, it took an army to pull this broadcast together. They were all unbelievable. Pretty wild, Lorenzo Carter in a Bananas jersey out there at a Bananas game.
You know, I kind of always knew we'd kind of get along, probably be best friends someday. Good to have them in the house, and hope they had a great time.
Yeah, could not agree more. Thank you to Chad Reese, the coordinating producer of BTV, and the straw that stirs this delicious drink. Yes, there he is. Hi, Callie. Hi, Callie. Hello. All right, thank you so much to the executive producer of Bananas Television. There's actually 4 of them. That would be Emily, Jesse, and Carrie Cole, as well as El Presidente, Jared Orton. Josh Talevsky on the color commentary and statistical savantry. Virtuoso.
Biko Scala, Chad was trying to tickle me. I tried to last night. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm going to say that I want to see you in Impractical Bananas 3, should we decide to make this a trilogy.
Yes, Impractical Bananas 3, Electric Boogaloo. We cannot wait for it. I am Biko Scala, and we will see you on the morrow. Nanners take this one 3-1. They try to sweep the Firefighters tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern for the pregame, 7 p.m. first pitch. And until we see you there, we will see you later!
It's a strike, Vince!